So that was well played. Point is, she's wrong.
So
And she won't admit it.
This is one of the things that can derail your camping.
In our last video, we went kayaking for the first time, then packed up our tiny camper for the trip home. In this video, we are at Warren Dune State Park. We do some hiking through the sand dunes. However, a couple of things happened that threatened to derail this trip.
We wanted to check out the trail. There's several nature trails, and there's a few that actually go from the campground to the beach. So we wanted to kind of see what this map will tell us. Yeah, I don't know, I'm getting a little bit of a clue that this might be sand dunes. What do you think?
Yeah. We're definitely hiking sand.
So yeah, it says please do not disturb this marker. It will be removed at the end of the activity. Oh, there must be some sort of an activity that they're doing with the kids back at the campground.
Yeah.
Not sure we're really wanting to hike to the beach right now. Let's see if we can drive closer.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. We haven't told anybody where we're at yet.
We're at Warren Dune State Park.
Yeah. I guess for a change of pace, we went south of home instead of north.
Yeah, we're not too far from the Indiana border, Michigan-Indiana border.
Right, yeah. Yeah, so far it's a really nice campground, and we're looking forward to seeing what it has to offer.
Yeah, we got camp set up, we had dinner, and now we're gonna explore.
We're gonna head to the beach.
Yeah. Let's go.
All right.
What are we getting ready to do?
You turn that on so I wouldn't be mad at you anymore.
For dropping the GoPro?
Yeah.
Actually, it kind of just fell out of the car.
Well, you dragged your hoodie across it and knocked it out of the car.
Yeah. Whoopsie.
Yeah. So that was well played. Maybe we should always have cameras on us so that we don't get upset with each other.
I think that's a good idea. So tell us what you're doing.
Well, I'm assembling your new chair, and they're kind of cool, very lightweight. But everything fits into this bag.
And it's only like 2.5 pounds?
It's very light, yeah. I don't know what the poundage is, but and everything, it just sort of snaps into place. It's not it looks like a bundle of rods, which it is, but it doesn't fall apart.
Hopefully the sand doesn't wreck it up.
Yeah, we'll have to, it might take cleaning afterward or something, I don't know.
Right.
Sits like that.
They said it would be a little bit hard the first few times.
Right.
Because it isn't stretched out at all.
And it's kind of hard the first time, that's for sure. But it's got a cup holder, and don't lean back too far and go head over heels.
All right, well, let me try setting it.
Good?
Yeah, I like it.
Cool.
Not bad. It's actually You want to get a picture of me tumbling down the actual
Yeah, let's
sand
do that.
dune?
Let's try that.
Actually, it's not. I don't think I would tumble. It's
I don't
just
think
kind
you
of
would
rocks
either.
a little bit. It's
Yeah.
nice.
Good. Awesome.
Yay! And
This can be the most flattering angle that you can get of me.
you're gonna make me stand up. Well, tell me what happened.
Well, we lost the light. Look, I mean, it's blue. It's kind of a cool color. I just don't know if it makes a very good picture.
Right.
I mean, I'm taking a few shots and there's some cool clouds and stuff, but it's...
There's pink over there.
No need to overanalyze it. We grew up.
Morning. What are you doing?
I'm tired and I have a headache.
I have a headache too. Oh, sweetie, do you remember packing the coffee filters? Because I don't remember seeing them in the kitchen stuff.
Oh, are you kidding me?
We ended up going to the camp store and finding some coffee filters. They're not the right shape for our funnel, but we're making it work.
So I think this is why we woke up with headaches. Our heads were lower than our feet. So we basically had an all-night head rush.
Before we go any further, we are getting ready to go hike some sand dunes. And earlier today, the plan really had been to do this first thing this morning, and we had kind of a bunch of things that derailed us. But at one point we did hike to the trailhead
Just to check it out.
just to check it out, and we looked at the map. It said we were at point 3, and we're not remembering what the map said. So we're gonna go now and see who's remembering correctly.
But the point is she's wrong.
So
And she won't admit it.
So there's a campground map, and we both agree we were at point 3, and the map says that there's a really tall sand dune that you can go up to the left, or there's kind of a really thin hike with a thin trail and a lot of weeds encroaching and things like that to go to the right. And to me, it looked like the map was saying that that trail just leads to other campgrounds, not to the beach. But Dennis said that that trail is actually an unmarked trail, not on the map, even though all the other trails are on the map.
No, it's still not right. We'll get there, and one of us will say, I'm wrong. And the other one will say, okay.
I just wanted to explain why we're doing this, because this is one of the things that can derail your camping, is when two firstborns camping together
That don't remember things the same way.
are remembering things very differently, and one of them thinks the map is correct and the other one thinks that all the other trails in the campground are on there except this one trail isn't on the map. So we're gonna go see who's right.
Okay. I can't wait.
When times get rough, I try to tell you we need to fight in every way. No hugs, no kisses could
We're
Four.
at
Goes that
3.
way. Yes, we're at marker 3. 4 goes to the right, which is where we just came from. Only we just went a little short bit of it. 2 is down that way. And then 1 is down that way, and possibly down that up if you go up the dune. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, it says it is. What confused me, and I don't think is correct about this, is that when you're at 3, it says the trail goes off to the right. So I was thinking it goes off to the right. But apparently
Apparently there's more
that
trails.
trail isn't really at 3. It's
No.
before 3, and this
No.
one is at 3, and this one is at 3. So they'd show them all at 0.3, but that one back there is right before you get to 3.
Right. So if we went down this trail earlier,
Yes.
and we could go up that way,
Right.
which is a big climb.
Yep.
Or I think we can continue. I'm waiting for Michelle.
Hello.
Or we could go that way, which takes us to the trailhead that we parked at last night.
Okay.
So, which way would you like to go right now? Would you like to go the buggy through the woods way?
Oh.
Would you like to climb the big, super steep hill?
Well, not really, but I didn't realize that this was an option. Yeah. Well, okay, so even better would be me standing here and you going up to the top to see what that looks like. And then if it's really cool, I'll come back. And if not, you can just come back.
Is that really what you want me to do? Seems like the loser of our little contest here should go up there. I'm not gloating. I'm really not.
Uh-huh.
No, I'm just kidding. If you want me to go up there, I will. Because I'm a gentleman. You want me to go up there?
No.
Okay. Let me go up just a little way so that the camera can see how steep that is.
Sure.
Maybe.
Can't even see the top of it. It's pretty hard to tell, but boy, is he ever going up. Yeah, that's
In that little screen,
barely.
it's like 2 steps forward, 1.5 back.
Yeah. You can come back.
I kind of have to finish it now.
Oh. The mosquitoes are killing me. You don't have to finish.
I know. I'm pretty close though. It's going to take me 1 or 2 more reps.
Maybe I should do it too. The mosquitoes are killing me.
Okay.
Okay, this is hard work. Oof, oof. And Dennis is way up there. He's almost to the top.
It'll be sore tomorrow.
Yeah. You're almost there.
Getting close. 1 or 2 more rests. I said that about 3 rests ago, so.
Oh, he's getting serious. Sandals are coming off. I don't even think he's going to show up on the screen at this point.
From what the future had in store, love is a flicker in the distance. Oh, you try to grab it and it's gone.
That was hard.
That was impressive.
That was very hard. I'm tired.
Yeah, I'm sure. Good job. I'm proud of this guy.
My legs are shaking for sure after that. Oh my goodness. You know, that's hiking sand dunes. It's no joke. I mean, the closer I got to the top, the more I'd slide down on each step. You know, it was started out as 2 steps forward, 1 step back, and then it became 2 steps forward, 1.5 back, and then it was just inching forward with every step. Because you just sink and slide back down so much.
But you did it.
I did it. And you know, a year ago I couldn't have done that by any means. I wouldn't have gotten
Right.
a quarter of the way up.
Yep.
So
Yep, this was your reward
This
for
was-
all a year of eating right and exercising.
yes, I know I hadn't thought about doing hiking a sand dune challenge, but that's no joke. We'll have to look up and see how high that is.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Mount Randall, right?
Yeah, it's not Sleeping Bear Dunes high, but it's high enough.
High
Holy
enough.
cow.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I'm getting eaten alive and
Yeah.
dripping in sweat. Let's go. There are 2 things that you shouldn't do right after you eat. One is swimming. one. The other one is hike a really tall sand dune. Like I just did. I feel like I'm gonna hurl.
Sorry.
Not your fault. It was entirely my own decision. Oh, okay, you can turn it off. So we are here. I'm gonna hike this trail out to the beach.
And back.
And back. More hiking sand dunes.
Yes.
More hiking of the sand dunes.
And I just want to say that if you're married to an engineer like I am, if your husband says the map is wrong, believe him, because it was.
Yeah,
Sorry.
It's okay. It happens. I'm wrong once every year.
I'm not sure I'd go that far. I'm just saying, if he says the map is wrong, check it out, because he might be right. But other than that...
Michelle's already taken her sandals off. We are walking through sand. This is a sandy hike.
It is. I mean, we just started.
Right. It's also a coffee hike, which just means that I haven't had time to finish my coffee yet this morning.
But it also means he's smiling.
Yeah, that's right. Much better than yesterday.
We have a ton of turkey in our backyard, but there's usually a little bit more space between us and them, so that was kind of fun.
We never get that close to them.
A little bit of a climb ahead of us, it looks like.
Yeah, hopefully it's not as steep as last night's.
This is one way to wake up, huh?
Yeah,
Is this the way the crazy people wake up in the morning?
might be.
We were semi-inspired by A+K.
The Adventures of A+K.
The Adventures of A+K. Sorry, we always call you A+K. But anyway, they always get up early to avoid people. And I don't know that this is as early as they get up, but we're avoiding people so far.
Yeah, this is good. This is a nice morning hike.
Yeah, this might be as high as we go.
I think so. The trail anyway. I think the trail just heads on down to the water now. And I don't think we've gone a mile. Even when it doesn't look like a mile once we get up there. It seems a lot shorter to me.
So the map says a mile, but it could be wrong again.
It says me.
Yeah. Or whose idea was it to hike sand dunes?
I think it was mine, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Just trying to figure out who to blame here if I get too tired.
Oh, okay. Well, you mean you can always blame me. I usually will take it.
Okay, so should I challenge you to go up that sand dune behind you?
No, you should not.
Okay.
I'm tired from yesterday.
Just thought I'd ask.
That's all right. Okay, so here we are. We're at the beach. We're right behind the parking lot.
You know, if you're gonna hike sand dunes, this isn't a bad trail. It's
Yeah.
fairly, you're gonna have to go up and down a little bit if you're gonna do a dune, or it wouldn't be a dune, it would be a beach.
Right. Exactly.
But this wasn't bad.
No, it wasn't. There was some hills, but they weren't super steep. Not like the one I went up last night. I mean, nothing at all like that.
Yeah, I mean, you could, if you are, depending on your, fitness level, you could hike one of the dunes to the side.
Oh yeah.
And make it a little bit of a harder hike for yourself, or more challenging if that's what you're wanting, but you don't have to.
For sure, there were definitely some offshoots that you could go on and do some real dune climbing.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
but
it wasn't a bad way to wake up. I mean, you carried coffee the whole way, so
Yeah.
if that tells you how challenging it was. It wasn't
Yeah.
bad.
No, it wasn't. And what we found is, from this experience and others that we've done, is hiking through the sand or hiking sand dunes, and do it while you're barefoot. I mean, if you can, and it's not too hot, because it's just much easier. Otherwise, the sand just fills up your shoes or your sandals, and it's just more of a pain than what it's worth. So.
Also, do it either early in the day or later in the day, because when the sun is at its hottest, it's gonna take all your energy out of you.
Oh,
even
yeah.
if you're not going very far. surprisingly hard on you.
Right.
So
Yeah.
and take breaks.
For sure. Bring water. You know, we've in the past we've made mistakes in hiking sand dunes and done it at the hottest part of the day and very much regretted it. I mean, we've done that and it was not fun.
Right.
It was just brutal.
Yeah, I mean, we're talking 23 years ago, so we were a lot younger.
Right.
But it just about took it all out of us, you know, because we overestimated our abilities.
Oh yeah.
And
Yep.
there was times when we were like, oh yeah, that's only 2 or 3 miles. We don't even need water. We'll just take a drink when we get back to the car. That's why I now wear this not really flattering fanny pack, but it has a water bottle holder because it's important.
Yep. So yeah, we're just gonna go wander around the beach now, and
Then we'll head back.
then we'll head back, and we'll probably pack up and go home. Weekend over. So here at Warren Dunes State Park, it's located on Lake Michigan, and it's pretty much due east of Chicago. And so if you were able to look straight across Lake Michigan, you'd see the Chicago skyline. I mean, it's too much of a distance to see that right now, but that's what you would see if you get high enough.
Make sure when you're hiking that you don't just bring water, you should also bring something along, like a protein source. Almonds are really good, just a handful of almonds, protein bars, something that you have with you so that if you get really hungry when you're on the trail, like I am right now, you have something to kind of revive yourself.
One more quick tip for people like me who sweat a lot. Bring a sweat towel.
Like any other aspect of life, things can go wrong when you go tiny camping. Being upset about a dropped camera, forgetting highly important things like coffee filters, disagreeing about a map, or waking up with a headache because you leveled the camper wrong. These are little things by themselves, but can add up to really derail an otherwise fun trip. But in reality, they're just circumstances. They don't have to ruin the fun, and they won't as long as you don't let them. Getting upset about things is a choice, and we'll choose good memories over bad ones any day. Make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next video as we visit Hoffmaster State Park. Thanks for watching, and until next time, go out and live your best life, one adventure at a time.